Luxury ingredients at a broke-ass price. Two combinations that all beardsmen are always looking for. Welcome on in, everyone. We are back, the cousins. This is Beer Talk with Kyle and Joe. I'm Kyle.
What's up, guys? I'm Joe.
And today we have an awesome review for you. Super excited about going over this with you. It's really become one of our favorite companies. Today, we're going to be talking about Brokeass Beard Company.
Yep. So once again, guys, thank you so much for joining us. If this is your first time, welcome. We're glad to have you. If you have not done so, we invite you to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you don't miss any future content that we put out. And also, we would love to see those thumbs up and thumbs down, just so we know exactly how we're doing. And of course, we'd love nothing more than to read those awesome comments that you guys like to leave. So hang tight, and we'll be right back.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and talk about price. Let's talk about presentation. Before we do so, let's talk a little bit about the company, about Brokeass Beard Company. So this company started back in September of 2019, so still a relatively new company, still growing, making a name for themselves. We've had the pleasure of talking with the owner, Eric, quite a few times now. Really just an awesome guy. He always says his inspiration and the drive behind all he does is his family, which is so respectable. So they are out of Iowa, and as you guys can tell just by the name, the whole purpose or the drive behind the company, again, are broke ass prices, but top quality ingredients and products overall. So, Joe, go ahead and kick us off with the price, my man.
All right, so we have some oils, some balms, and some butters to talk about, as well actually as
the soaps.
Close to brand new body soaps and pine tar soaps that they have. So starting off with the soaps, we'll go from cheapest to highest, which, as you'll notice, they're pretty much all cheap, which is great. And the soaps are $8. Oils are going to be $9. Balm and butter, $12. And you can do an oil balm or an oil butter combo for a whopping $20.
I mean, there's nothing really to talk about. These some well-known companies out there with a typical 15% discount code, you're still not getting to these prices. To me, these are like Black Friday prices, 24/7.
Right.
What else can you really say about it?
Right.
I mean, they're just amazing. So let's just go ahead and jump right into presentation. Brokeass Beard Company, and excuse me, it's Brokeass Beard Supply Company. They really have one, in my opinion, one of the best presentations in the game. It's super classic. So you're looking at clear bottles with a beautiful yellow oil there. And then check out those labels. You got the donkey there. It's all black and white, as you can see. Now, this is one thing that you do see in the game a decent amount. Each scent is marked with a different number, as you can see there. The number is marked on there with a marker. Some people like that, some don't. Personally, it doesn't bother me. I think it really flows with the bottle. Joe, what do you think?
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right into the next product and show you what the balm and the butters look like. So really quick, this is the balm. So you got your classic silver tin there, and screw off top, which is always nice. And yeah, I mean, just a good durable 2-ounce tin right there. You know, just like the bottles, you got the donkey, white label, and then the marker, which tells you which is the scent number or the scent profile that.
Joe, did you say adorable 2-ounce tin or normal?
A normal.
Okay, I thought you said adorable, and I'm like, rock on, brother.
I guess one. I mean, my wife, I think your wife would maybe say, "Oh, look, that's so adorable."
Okay,
adorable little donkey on there.
Awesome, man, I love it.
Yeah. So, and then of course, our wife's like, "We don't say that."
Right.
But they do. So, anyways, so one of the things that you had mentioned was the marker. Okay. Now, I know you said that it doesn't bother you, and overall, when I say it bothers me, No, but I will say that there is something that kind of like irks me a little bit about it is when you use a marker, there is the potential of that happening. And we'll see if my camera focuses for me. Yep, there you go. So this
Yeah.
is, just for an example, this is the Triple Z scent. So as you can see there, the marker has worn off. And I don't know if that was just something that I did wrong, not being careful enough, but
Right.
you know, uh, again, though, that shouldn't be something that you really have to worry about. We talk about so much that, we love, as you can see our shelves, we love showing off our products and stuff like that. So when you have like a faded marker like that, that's not really that appealing. But is it a huge deal? Absolutely not. I'm just extra picky because I'm huge when it comes to presentation and, what my shelves look like.
Right. Yeah. No, definitely a fair point. And then since you pointed out the butter, one thing I want to say is I love the presentation on the butter. It's the same traditional logo, but the clear glass
Yes.
butter jar with the black lid. I mean, this really, for a 2 ounce, this just looks awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah, that jar is sick, and I
Right.
love how well that jar matches the bottle. Just a very very clear look. The balm tin is the only thing that looks significantly different, which
Hmm.
I don't mind at all. I love when you can actually separate the difference between a balm and a butter. So yeah, I think
Right.
overall the presentation, is good. My personal suggestion would be to maybe look into shying away from the marker. But I get it if you're going for the broke ass price. Maybe that's just like a cost cutting thing. So
Right.
I do get it though.
Yeah. And then real quick, before we forget, the new goat's milk beard and body bar, it's going to come in a box that looks just like this, which is definitely different.
Yeah.
I love the presentation when it comes to the soap bars. Really cool. Again, this is a newer product.
Yep. And then I loved on the back, you can actually see the bar soap, which actually
Right.
the soap itself actually has the imprinted logo on it. And you could actually smell the soap pretty well from the box without even opening it, which was
Right. Yeah. So I think this was the longest we ever went for presentation. So I think that says a lot. So
yes.
let's go ahead and jump into the scents of these products. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive right into these scents. So we actually have a total of 8 scents for you. So we're going to move kind of quick. Now, they have 2 different series. They have their cologne series, and then they have their and series, which is kind of like their own creations. The cologne series, shadow or mimic real life colognes, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, let's go ahead and dive right into it. The first one that I want to talk about is the number 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I'm going to butcher this. This one is Acqua di Gero.
Yep. By Armani. Yep.
By Armani. Sorry if I completely butchered that. Joe, go hit me with that scent profile.
Yep. So for that one is it's jasmine, rosemary, hesperidic notes of let's see, persimmon fruits, marine notes, cedar, patchouli, white musk, and rock rose.
Wow.
So
So
yeah,
those are
I
heck
have
of a
not had the
profile.
pleasure of smelling this scent. So Kyle, yeah, how is it?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I absolutely love it. It's to me, it smells exactly like the real cologne. It's super soft, but it's definitely a manly cologne, which I really respect. I mean,
So
it's
you're
really nice.
familiar with the actual cologne?
I am. I'm familiar with actually all of these, I believe, except one. But like I said, this one, it's just like the cologne. It's super soft, but it smells really good. It kind of reminds me of, someone maybe older, sophisticated with like a suit going out.
Nice. Very cool. All right. All right. So the next set that we're going to cover is the scent number 7. And I was really excited when I saw this one because this one is inspired by, one of my top colognes. And I was not huge on colognes. I only had a couple, but this is my all-time favorite. And that is the Polo Red. So the Polo Red scent consists of red grapefruit, Italian cedrat, if I'm saying that right, red cranberry, red saffron, lavender, red sage, redwood, amber, and coffee berry. So I can't imagine why it's called Polo Red, but it is. And yeah, I
Right.
mean, dude, this scent, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Polo colognes. And I mean, this is just a really nice, I mean, just manly, just a manly scent. And this is, the reason why I love this scent so much is because my wife is one of my wife's personal favorites as well. So I
Right.
know it's a scent that when I put it in my beard, I know she's really going to enjoy it, because I know there are times when she misses me wearing my cologne. So when I have that in, it kind of brings back those nice memories that she had of when I used to wear colognes all the time. But yeah, very manly, and then it's really good because you have still that softness of the lavender, and the amber that's in there, and it just really blends really well with one another.
Awesome. So staying on the realm of polo, I'm also a big fan. So this is their number 8,
Yep.
and this one is Polo Double Black. Do I have that
Yes.
right, Joe?
Yes.
Hit me with that scent profile, please.
And you're looking at mango, pepper, roasted coffee, Indonesian nutmeg, rich woods, cardamom, and juniper berry.
Yeah. And, it's in that same polo realm. It's super fresh, super manly. It's almost on the darker side, though.
Mhm.
It's a little more harsher on the nose, but not overpowering. It's just very manly. It's a true combination of like musk, manly, and cologne mix. And it's really great. I love both of their colognes. They did such a great job, not doing too much, not doing too little, but meeting it right in the middle with those, famous brands.
Right. Okay. All right, so we got 2 more from the cologne series. And the next scent that we're going to talk about is the scent number 22. And that is inspired by Tom Ford's Tobacco Oud. And I should have apologized before. I am looking down on my phone, reading these scent profiles. So I do apologize for the lack of eye contact. But we're looking at oud wood, sandalwood, patchouli, tobacco, absolute, roasted tonka beans, and olib olibinum oil. No idea what that is, but man, does this scent smell great. That oud fragrance in there is absolutely amazing. You get a really good hint of that tobacco and sandalwood blend. Just a really good overall, again, another manly, kind of earthy type scent there. Very good. I would classify that easily as a good everyday wear.
Awesome.
Yep. And then finally, the number 23, which is inspired by Versace's Dylan Blue. And that is a bergamot, grapefruit, aquatic notes, fig leaves, violet leaves, black pepper, papyrus wood, patchouli, mineral musk, tonka bean, and saffron. So this really quick is just a scent that is basically complete opposite from the other scents that we talked about. You definitely get that aquatic feel to it. This is definitely like one of those oceanside type colognes. You're gonna feel really fresh when you wear it, and it's just gonna be a really good scent for pretty much everybody that's also around you as well. Very fresh on that one.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. So that completes the scents for the cologne series. Kyle, why don't you talk about our first scent for the and series?
Yeah. So as far as the answers go, the first one that I want to go to, Joe has it in an oil. I have it in a butter, and then also the soap. This one, there's a buzz in the community about this scent. It really seems to be like one of the more popular ones, definitely for Brokeass, but just in general. So this is the Z scent. And this one, per the name, you would in the profile, you would assume is a nighttime scent.
Yeah.
But Joe, hit us with that scent profile really quick.
Yep, very easy. It's a dark amber and a lavender scent.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is so calming, so relaxing, but at the same time, with that dark amber, it hits you at the same time. It lets you know it's there, but it's very calming. This is one that you almost find it like everyone would like a scent like this. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah. I'm such a big fan of amber and lavender. This is one of the most perfect nighttime scents. An easy go-to for when I know I need a good night's sleep. This is something that is going to help me fall asleep almost instantly. That lavender and dark amber just blend so well. It's a scent that I can't say enough about. And what I love about it is that the oil butter and the soap, all the scents are almost equal to one another. There is some slight differences because of some of the ingredients in there, but overall, I mean, the scent profiles align perfectly. I was just telling Kyle that tonight that I have the full experience. I put the oil in. I took a late night shower, put the oil in. I put the butter in, and then while I was in the shower, I used the soap. And man, I mean, I'm just a walking piece of lavender right now. It's amazing. Yep. Yep. So yeah, that is the Triple Z scent. Amazing. Now, the next scent in the Ann series that I'm going to talk about is the Turkish coffee and butterscotch creme scent. If you love coffee, kind of like those fancy type coffees, this will be a scent for you. Now, I will say that this is probably the strongest scent out of all the ones that that we've talked about thus far. At least that's, you know, my opinion on that. It is a scent that, believe it or not, for somebody who loves strong scents, as you'll see in previous videos, this is even a scent that I even thought maybe needed to be toned down just a little bit. This was a scent that I wore both in the daytime and the nighttime, and at night it was just a little too much. It kind of actually kept me up more than I would have liked, and in the day it kind of just wore out its welcome just a little bit. But the initial scent itself, when you smell out of the bottle and when you are out of the jar, I mean, it's an amazing scent initially. And for those first couple hours, it smells really good, just wears out its welcome just a little bit for me.
Right. Yeah, I only wore this one in the butter as well. I completely agree with Joe. I like it overall. I do have to be in the mood for it though, because it's a strong coffee scent. And you know, when they say that Turkish coffee, that's what I think of too, just like a fancy type of coffee. But no, I completely agree. It's a good scent, but it is strong and it's going to last for hours. So as long as you're good with that, this is definitely something for you.
Right. Exactly. All right. So the last one that we are going to talk about is the summer peach and rolled tobacco. Now, man, I wore this actually earlier in the day before I took my second shower of the night. And man, I mean, this was just an outstanding scent. I've had the pleasure of wearing this a few times now, and that, yeah, I mean, that peach and that the sweetness from the peach and the earthiness of the tobacco just blended very well. It was a really just good, fresh but still manly type scent that I enjoyed, you know, very much. There's really not much to it. It really is like a straight tobacco, and then you just get that nice punch of the peach, you know, in there. That was really good. So
awesome. Yeah, I unfortunately didn't get to try that one, but our next meetup, we're definitely going to swap that one because it sounds really nice for sure.
Yep. So, all right, guys, that is all our scents. So let's get to the most important part of the video, and that is feel and beard. All right, guys, so let's talk feel and beard. But before we do that, let's cover these amazing ingredients that Eric has in these products, and we'll start off with the oil here. So excuse me if I struggle on these. The print on them is actually pretty small, and I don't know if it'll come up there, but you can kind of see already. Pretty small there, so I'm going to try my best for you guys. So we're looking at fractionated coconut oil, sweet almond oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, castor oil, aloe extract, manula oil, emu oil, baobab oil, vitamin E oil, and fragrance. So that is the scent profile for the oils. Kyle, how did it feel in your beard?
Yeah, so as amazing as the scents are for Brokeass, in my opinion, the best thing to have going for them is the feel and beard. These products feel amazing. I absolutely love the oil in my beard. It's definitely one of the tops for me. And honestly, that pretty much sums it all. It does everything I want it to do out of a beard oil.
Yep. If you guys have watched our top 5 feel in beard.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Continue.
Okay. As I was saying, if you guys have watched our top 5 feel and beard oils, or beard oil videos, each of us gave our top 5 for that, and Brokeass was number 5 on my list. So I absolutely love the feel in of the oil. Kyle was absolutely perfect in his description. My beard styles so good with it. The hairs on my face accept it so well, and my skin just absolutely loves it and craves it. What I really love about the oil is that it has a really good lighter to medium viscosity to it, so it's not heavy at all. But also though, it's not too runny either, and I was able to easily spread it within my beard. Killer oil, amazing ingredients, and again, I mean, you're getting those high costly ingredients for, I mean, an absolute steal. So
Right.
definitely two thumbs up on the oils there. All right. So the next one that we're going to cover is the balms. And the balms consist of fractionated coconut oil, sweet almond oil, shea butter, beeswax, mango nut butter, argan oil, jojoba oil, castor oil, aloe extract, manla oil. Think I'm saying that wrong, but I can't see. It's so small. Baobab oil, vitamin E oil, and fragrance. All right. So yeah, the balm is a really solid balm. That's what it looks like there. It is definitely one of those good true medium uh, type balms, but maybe a little bit on the lighter side. It was definitely good for nourishing, but I really felt that it did a really good job of taking care of those flyaways.
Right.
So you know, for not wearing balms too much, when I did put it in, it was really good. And I have the number 7 scent, and it went perfectly with the number 7 oil.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I have the 5 and 8 matching oil for the balm to match the oil as well. So it is. I consider this lighter than medium. It did maintain the flyaways, probably not all day or anything like that. But one thing I really liked about it, like Joe said, is it's very nourishing. A lot of the times with balm, I'll just go over the top. This is one I almost use as a butter when I'm wearing it during the day, put it all through my beard. It did really well with styling. And like I said, it did maintain those flyaways. So if you're looking for a balm that's on the lighter side, it's an absolutely phenomenal product.
Yep. All right. Why don't you hit us with our last product that way? Well, not our last, but
Second to last, yeah.
the
So
last.
this is one of Brokeass's newer products. This is the beard butter. Comes in a 2-ounce jar, just like this. I absolutely love this butter. If we were doing a top 5 list, spoiler alert, this would be in there.
Oh,
Um, this is that Z scent. Love the scent. As you can see, I actually only use this one twice, so I know it's kind of hard to see, but you can see the texture there. It is a whipped butter, but I call this one like a hybrid. It's more of a whipped butter, but it's almost has a poured density to it. But
yeah.
then when you melt it down, it's super fluffy and it melts down really easy. It's kind of the best way I could describe it. I'm a whipped butter freak. I love whipped butters, and this is just right up my alley. This is like an every night wear type of butter for me.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, you described it perfectly. So I don't want to repeat anything because I'm right there with you. So I'm gonna just talk to you about how it felt in my beard, and then how my beard felt the next day. Putting it in my beard was a really good experience. I was surprised how easily it was to melt down because it was definitely, you know, one of those firmer whipped types.
Hmm.
But overall, I mean, it was easy to get in my beard, and for the most part, every morning that I wore it, my beard felt pretty good. There were a few times where my beard wasn't feeling like amazing, as good as I would have liked it to. But overall, I mean, it was really solid, and the majority of the time, it was a good experience.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and talk about we have one more product, but kind of two in a way,
Mhm.
is the soaps. The soaps are pretty much brand new.
Yeah.
The ones that we have is the Z scent in
Mhm.
the goat's milk, and then we
Right.
also have the pine tar.
Yeah.
So real quick, just to get out of the way, I'm not a pine tar soap kind of guy. I do appreciate them. They have their place. I have a thick, big, curly beard that it's hard enough for me to straight. I don't like stripping it very often at all. Maybe once a month. But I can tell you, I did use the soap one time. It absolutely stripped my beard like it's supposed to. So if that's what you're looking for, I recommend it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I did not open the pine tar soap yet. I do have it, haven't used it yet. I will say that the smell of it is really cool, really unique.
Right.
Can't explain it. You just kind of have to smell it for yourself.
Right.
Definitely one of the better smelling pine tar soaps that I've had, and I've had a couple now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if Kyle says it's stripping, then I'm totally gonna believe him on that.
Right.
I love more stripping soaps. I do use it usually about twice a month. I do like to just give my beard a good restart. So yeah, I look forward to using it, but I haven't used theirs yet. Now the next soap, which is the goat's milk soap, that's the big thing with this soap, is that goat's milk ingredient.
Oh,
And what is awesome about goat's milk is, in products like this, is that it's a really good ingredient to use to exfoliate your skin. And I definitely felt that using this as a body soap. I really enjoyed how it felt, how it smelled. I felt super clean walking out of the shower. And again, what's awesome about these soaps, I don't know if we mentioned this, but they're not only just good for your body, but they're really excellent for your beard as well.
right.
So you can use the goat's milk soap on your beard as well, and
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna get an awesome experience as well. It's not stripping. It's a good everyday if you wanted to go that route. For bar soaps, I prefer the body rather than the beard. I usually like a wash instead. But overall, though, excellent soap. How did you feel about it?
Yeah, I completely agree. And like you said, I don't want to repeat anything, but what I really liked about it is it's not overly stripping, but it gave me that clean feel. I used it by itself and then I used it with conditioner. It was equally as awesome. This is probably the best bar soap that I've gotten from a beard company, probably, if not top two, for sure, top three. This is one, honestly, that I'm always going to use, or always going to own, excuse me. And it really lasted a while. I've probably used this, got body and beard, probably, I don't know, 15 times at this point. I have like half of it left, and I got a lot to cover. I'm a large man. So absolutely love the soap. If you're looking to try something, if you're looking to try something different, try this soap. I mean, it's really great.
Yeah, yeah, and it seems like it's gonna last forever. Like, I mean, I'm pretty. I guess. I mean, I've used it a handful of times, and I mean, it doesn't look like it's even been touched. I
Right.
have it in my shower, else I would show you guys. But it's definitely a soap that seems like it's gonna last a very long time. And
Hmm.
again, you're getting that for $8. So,
Right.
um,
Right.
yeah,
So guys, that's a little bit about Brokeass. As you guys can see, 4 thumbs up from the cousins when it comes to Brokeass. Absolutely love this product. Love what they're doing. Everything they make and come out with, in my opinion, is just gold. I absolutely love them. We're going to go ahead and throw the description to the website below. Make sure you guys go ahead and check it out. You cannot beat it for these Brokeass prices.
Mhm.
We don't have a discount. We usually do. We don't have a discount code for you because I don't know how much more cheaper you want these products to be.
Mhm.
Joe, anything else before I think we nailed it all, but anything else
Yeah.
before we sign off here?
Uh, just want to thank everybody again. As you can see, they have awesome apparel. They also have
Right.
an awesome shirt that they're selling as well. Definitely look into those. Sorry, I don't have the prices on them, but as you can imagine, they are reasonably priced. And yeah, just thank you guys again so much. It's always a pleasure doing these videos for you guys.
Yep. So that's all the time that we have for you guys today. But as always, keep it growing.
And we'll talk to you at the next one. Cousins out.